It's all you. We're avoiding the challenge.
Okay.
Are we?
I don't know.
I think we should. With that stuff. It'd probably just be like... cut some tumors out of people.
Come back later, Mike.
How embarrassing.
It's a side
I
quest.
believe I forgot it on my first day back. Oh, good morning, Marcus.
Morning. What are you doing out here? Aren't you going in?
I got stopped because I forgot my ID. I told them to call Billy at the reception desk, but he doesn't work here anymore.
Well, it's been 3 years, so I can't say I'm surprised. Alright, I'll go
I hope
straight
Billy
in.
found something good to go to.
Thanks.
Rise
Maybe I'll come
above the
back.
reception desk.
My, you're here early, Dr. Vaughn.
That guy looks
Hey,
like a
Dr.
villain.
Russo. It's been a long time.
Maybe he's just someone you have to
Hello,
win
Dr.
over.
Blaylock.
You know?
By
Montgomery
curing
Ward.
his stigma.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was certainly challenging.
I have to admit, I was quite envious when I heard that you were going. I mean, who wouldn't want a chance to get in touch with nature?
It's a good one.
Congratulations.
Was that a joke?
I think he was just making fun of
Of
us.
course, I was.
For living in Alaska.
Uh-huh.
In a harsh, cold
Sorry,
climate.
I've been a little out
Well,
of
he's
loop.
been in this beautiful sunny place with sprinklers and a palm
I
tree.
understand completely.
Oh,
Where the
okay.
sprinklers are always on.
Quite far from civilization. Oh, by
Where the
way,
grass is way too green
Professor
and the
Wilkins is
sprinklers are
expecting
on.
you to. He's waiting in his office on the 5th floor.
And he's got a tumor!
Alright, we'll go
Probably.
see him.
You know.
His
I mean, who
tumor's
doesn't?
on the 6th floor. Because it's so big.
Return, seeing as how you've made little progress on your research. This hospital must
Research
be
into the
busy
cold.
with thought. I hope you two live up to your reputations.
Looked like it felt like he was doing
You'll
finger quotes
excuse
there.
me.
I see he's still as charming
Felt
as
like.
ever.
At least you know what to expect from him.
It's a
Dr.
crazy
Wilkins.
looking hospital bed.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
It's like a pool
welcome
table.
back. I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Yeah, it took me a while to decide. Have you been bedridden?
This disease can be debilitating, but the symptoms haven't progressed that far just yet.
Is that the guy who had the stigma
I think
on
so.
the phone?
Yeah.
I'm in better spirits than I look. In fact, I even make the rounds occasionally. Of course, that's only for the time being.
If only I had another
What's
glass.
this disease you're referring to?
Relax, my dear.
Can only afford the one.
The symptoms
By
have
fatigue.
temporarily... Once I've made the necessary arrangements, I'll explain my situation in greater detail. After all...
The invention of the monocle had to just be purely...
Even within these walls.
Did it come before the glasses?
I don't know.
Yes. You could say that I am both a patient...
I mean, but it's like reading glasses. Like, you don't need it that often.
For now.
So you just
I'd like you to
hang it
resume
on your shirt.
normal duties.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rousseau will find
Like being a
something for you to do.
a prospector or an appraiser of gems.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
A
what was your method?
gemologist.
Call if you need anything.
Marcus, you went against my orders and ran off to Alaska. But in the end, you were forced to return here. I
was a
won't
musher.
reproach you, as long as you accept your fate.
Is that what you want me to do?
Indeed.
Hi, Dr. Blaylock.
Oh, hello, Elena. Are you starting today?
Yes, I am. I actually just returned from a brief vacation.
I need to hurry up and get back into the swing of things here. But it's hard because there are so many new faces.
Valerie, are you in? We've got an operation to perform.
Are you serious?
Russo took the liberty of volunteering us. Nice guy, huh?
Bastard.
I have a feeling this is just a taste of what's to come.
Do doctors normally work in pairs?
Elena,
I have no idea.
The buddy system.
Teams.
Definitely. I'll start setting up immediately.
Fiction usually works in teams, so. Oops.
Allow
Tumors
me to
with
begin
pus.
the briefing for
It's okay,
today's
we get
operation.
an audio briefing.
Oh, am I making you nervous? Just pretend I'm not here.
Please continue, Elaine.
I like that that's offered as a solution to not being nervous. Just pretend I'm not here. Oh.
Staphylococcus aureus.
Oh no.
Both the X-rays as well as the CAT scan support this diagnosis. You have 2 objectives for this operation. Look for a shadow using the ultrasound, make an incision, and drain the pus. And of course, excise the tumor that's causing the problem.
It's always tumors.
Is there
It's always
anything you'd like
tumors.
to add, Dr.
That's all surgeons do. They cut out
Oh,
the stuff. That's not
That
good.
shouldn't be there. Yeah.
That's literally all
We'll try
they
not to
do.
disappoint you.
Ridiculous. Just remove pieces of it until it's fine.
Well then, let's start the procedure.
I'll do the section and the gelling. I'm ready on the gel. You get ready on the scalpel.
Let's begin the operation. We'll show Dr. Rousseau while we're here.
It's festering. We need to drain the
Preparing
pus.
section.
Otherwise, it could lead to inflammation.
Oh, right.
It looks like there's a tumor. I recommend the Powell procedure.
See, look at that. It's always back to the Powell procedure.
Oh, what? What happened?
It may begin to fester once we need
It's just
to drain
festering
the
too
pus
much,
before
right?
treating it, Doctor. It's becoming inflamed. I think you should inject some anti-inflammatory.
I got you. I got you. I got this.
Okay.
So far, so good. But according to the diagnostics, the affected area may be larger than
It's right here.
appears.
I can see
We'll
it.
need to use the magnification tool to take a closer look.
How do you...
B.
Looks like the
That's what I was doing.
diagnostics were correct. We've got more work to do.
Oops.
I'll stabilize the patient.
Would you... Nothing's selecting correctly. There's nothing else. That's weird.
Well done, Doctor.
I'll get this.
The vitals.
Oh shit, the vitals. Crap.
Man, I'm having a hard time selecting these tools.
It happens.
Just hold it in that direction.
Wow.
That seems to be the last one. His vitals have stabilized. The affected
It keeps
areas have
flicking
all
back
been treated.
to center, or
Yeah.
to another tool, so I just
Yeah.
need to hold it in that direction.
Just hold it.
Now let's close him up.
Poorly done, my friend. Poorly done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Looks like the procedure was...
Good work, doctors. Ha The patient was saved. He sure had a lot of pea green in him. We put a lot of neon green back into him, though. So.
I see that you haven't allowed yourself to get rusty.
Surprised?
Is he implying that we're a robot?
Your skills haven't chilled.
That's
Oh,
exactly what he said,
okay.
basically.
Oh, yes.
Just less cleverly, yeah.
Post-op procedures. Things have changed since you left. The chart needs to be submitted to the clerks on the second floor.
Not the third floor.
The second floor. Why would you think
Each
that you
review
put him on the
session.
third floor?
However, we won't be needing you there just yet. I'll call for you when it's deemed necessary.
He's calling us
Well, then,
unnecessary.
Excuse me.
Not needed.
Thank you.
What's the word? Vestigial. Vestigial.
It's your turn.
Alright. Let's make paces. That's what they're talking about, right? Of course.
We'll be implanting a pacemaker?
Yes. You'll be performing an exchange operation to upgrade the one currently inside the patient. You'll also be performing the
Never do an upgrade.
examination on her.
Wasn't working? Don't upgrade it.
Because I believe you two are better suited to perform the procedure. A team of specialists will be available to assist you, but I doubt that will be necessary.
It seems they're expecting a lot from us, but you wouldn't know it by the way the staff's treated us.
This can be considered as a preparation phase for the actual operation. An appropriate pacemaker has already been selected. You'll be implanting the same type.
Do you get to select your model?
The same pacemaker you're using?
Are you sure it's not gonna hurt?
You'll be fast asleep the entire time. It'll be over before you know it.
But what if I wake up? Will it hurt?
Yes,
promise.
absolutely.
You will not even be able to contain the pain.
If it's gonna
Your mind will explode in
how
pain.
will I wake up? Will I sleep forever?
Well, you'll wake up because you'll get hungry.
Chloe, you heard that your heart is doing
Wow, that's really like...
Right now you're
That's pretty
okay
funny.
because doctors put a machine in you that helps your heart. But we found out that machine isn't working like it should. So if we don't put in a new machine, your chest is going to hurt. You don't want your chest to hurt, do you?
No.
So we're going to cut open your chest.
All right,
So your
then,
chest
the
doesn't
operation
hurt.
is going to be tomorrow.
Well, presumably it's already had a cut. I wonder if they'll even have a
Go
scar
to your room.
there. Probably not.
Don't worry.
We never leave
There's
scars.
nothing
No.
to be scared about.
Because we use proper amounts of
You'll open
antibiotic
up
gel.
real soon.
And even if there were a scar, you could probably just rub antibiotic gel in it, and it'll be fine.
Opening up a
And we
child's
put cool
chest
bandages down.
second time.
You know.
Cool, man.
As a doctor,
It should, like,
you shouldn't be faced by
Put like a
it.
tiger design on it. Or zebra stripes. When it's cool.
Operation
Yeah, that would be
is
awesome.
the professor's orders.
Lightning bolts, flames.
Let's just concentrate on doing our best for that kid, okay?
I'm not lying. It really hurts. Come on, there must be something you can do.
I'm sorry,
His head is
but
covered.
we didn't find anything wrong when we examined you.
He must want drugs.
Medication I used before seemed to help. How about some more of that?
As I said before, I can't write you a prescription. Dr. Vaughn, can you please help me explain to this patient?
Me, Dr. Chen?
He won't listen to reason. And I refuse to write him a prescription. He's just pretending
That's
to
some
be in pain because he's addicted to
Interesting
painkillers.
accents.
What? Are you calling me a liar? Forget it. I'm out of here.
What does he think this is? A street corner? He was wondering.
You want me to
why,
leave?
so
Screw you, I'm leaving.
The first thing he said was, "I need drugs."
How did he get in?
I don't know, but I should report him to security. By the way, Dr. Vaughn, I heard that you're conducting a pacemaker procedure today.
That's right. Since I'm the new guy, I have no choice but to follow orders.
I refuse
But
to-
otherwise-
I refuse to save this little girl.
Yeah.
If all goes well,
I'm on a break.
I ask you to be my assistant.
I'll do my best to live up to those expectations.
Quick procedure. We'll only have 5 minutes. Like we
Let's
always do.
begin the conference for little Chloe.
Please do.
Your objective for this operation is to replace the patient's pacemaker. First, you'll have to stop the old pacemaker. Then, remove it and insert the new one. This
That is the
operation
logical
will
sequence of
require
events.
great precision
Make sure
and
to
will
turn on the
strain
pacemaker
patient's body.
after you have
Please
replaced it.
proceed with the utmost care.
Of course. This is a very serious operation.
Are there very unserious operations?
So even a small
You
Cosmetic.
cut people open.
Doesn't matter, man.
It's true.
Plastic. There should be plastic
We'll take
surgery.
that too.
Trauma. I mean, you know, it's still like something important, but it's like, it's not life threatening if we screw up.
I'm ready to begin the operation.
You know.
Today,
Oh, I know.
you'll be replaced.
If I remember correctly, it's this.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
Shit.
It's your fault. It's all on you.
It is. If she has a scar,
First,
it's my
you
fault.
need to stop her existing
Are you gonna hit that button?
Please
I'm gonna
look
laser
careful,
it.
Doctor. Okay, good job.
What?
Looks like you're ready to go on to the next.
Doctor, going into cardiac arrest. We can't use the defibrillator because of her pacemaker.
We'll have to massage the
Massage the heart.
Wait for the hands to overlap. then press the A and B buttons simultaneously.
Open heart massage. It's you.
Doctor, your timing's off. Wait until the hands are overlapping.
What am I doing? It's you! It's you!
Concentrate. Your timing's still off.
After you think. After you think.
Got it.
Thank goodness. The patient has recovered.
That was bizarre.
There's a chance she'll go into cardiac arrest again, so keep an eye on the echocardiogram. If that does occur, then
You get the green stuff.
massage her heart immediately.
Understood. Well then, are you ready to remove the
I'll work on the
Use
pacemaker.
the antibiotic gel to just cut the lead attached to the... Now that you've cut the lead... Okay. Now hurry up and remove... Looks like you got all the... The EKG. Please be careful. Now, please
Okay,
the
stop.
lead on the... Her heart's fibrillating. Stop the procedure. She's going into cardiac... That's right. Just like that. We have a pulse. Let's continue the procedure.
What do I do now?
What? I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I have no idea what I do now.
Remove it. Forceps.
Oh, shit.
Please
Look out.
treat the remaining wounds.
Stop! Wait,
How was that me?
could have been me.
I can't.
How do I treat this?
Suck it up.
Please treat the remaining ones. Nope. I don't remember how to do a heart. Fuck. Maybe I suture. Shit.
I try and press it every time. That's
Yeah.
how I do it.
Blood. Now, quickly remove the lead. Now, would you please place the old device on the tray? I'll get the new pacemaker. You can place it in the same spot as the old. Next, attach the leads to...
False alarm. Let's...
The first lead is ready. Now, both leads are attached to the device. Now that you've found the right... Let's drain the blood before proceeding. It may hemorrhage again. So let's suture the slit before it hemorrhages.
Suture it!
That's where the second one goes. That's it for this one. Just, we can't let you... Okay. Ready to insert her in the panel?
We were almost done, too.
Dang it.
Alright, let's massage the heart.
Now, let's activate the pacemaker.
Once you get the rhythm, it's good, but it's really hard to
It's
see.
hard to start it.
That's great news. So all we need to do is
Green.
close her up and we'll be finished.
Regular old green.
It's gonna take like 4 years to get her up to 99.
Looks like the operation was a success. Well done, Doctor. I'll be sure to report the results to the professor.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known to suture that.
It
It was just like blood was coming out. And it's like what
I
do
think
we
she
do?
said it, and we were too
Mash the button.
concentrated on the fibrillation. So
Well, that was weird. It was a very weird visual
It's a picture
for
of
it.
the inside of your chest. This is the machine we put inside you during the operation. It's helping your heart beat.
Wow, cool. That's what's inside me?
It runs on electricity.
Oh, this?
So,
No.
there are a few
I was supposed to put
things
this.
you need to
Wait,
be
why do I
careful
have this?
it's Wiimote. No.
So listen carefully, okay?
Did you see it? Isn't it cool? Yes, it certainly is. But don't get carried away just because you feel better. Okay?
Make sure to never stress yourself. Stay within the limits that you know.
Inside your chest is like a new friend. Yet it's going to be with you for the rest of your life.
This sounds like she's reading from a pamphlet. Pacemaker inside you is a new friend that will be with you for your whole life.
Thought that said despair, and like I just pushed the words together.
Pendable despair. Pending despair.
This is ridiculous. How long am I going to have to wait? Excuse
Of course
me,
it's
yes?
ridiculous. You're wearing an ascot.
Are you
Maybe she's got a neck
If
thing.
so, then
No, that's not
A
why
neck
I'm
tumor?
I have an
only
appointment
the tumor,
with Dr.
or a
Rousseau,
scar.
Chief Cert, but no one's been able to get my message to him.
if that's the case, then let me call for his secretary.
I'm sorry to inconvenience you. Thank you, though. You're a doctor here, aren't you?
Scars are pretty
My name is Valerie Blaylock.
poetic, aren't they?
Is Professor Wilkins busy? I was hoping I might have a
Visual
chance to meet him.
representation of your mistakes.
Well,
Of your
trauma.
life.
Of
Yeah.
your trauma.
Well,
Just of your life.
Sure.
he's very busy.
Well,
But usually in movies it's meant to be mistakes.
but I'd still like to meet him someday.
I don't know. That's not always true.
Yeah. If I'm shot, that's not a mistake.
Sometimes a guy got it saving someone, or
My name is Irene Quattro. I'm
Irene
the director
Four.
of Caduceus.
The organization under the
Caduceus.
Directorate of Health and Human Services.
They're a bunch of
Thank you very much
caduceus.
for your help today. I appreciate it.
I watched the Kesha Blow video again. That's why I brought it up earlier. You just reminded me because of
Already
douche.
been 10 days, and he still hasn't told me.
Still the best
I'm sure
music
he hasn't
video.
forgotten. He must have his reasons.
He sure is taking his time, considering the trouble he went to bring us back here. Oh, by the way, this morning I met someone that was here to see Rousseau. I was surprised when she introduced herself. Take a guess who she was.
Derek Styles works for caduceus.
Very
Oh!
Come on, be serious.
I know him better than you do.
Oh.
Well, it turns out
So much.
she's the director of Caduceus.
Is that where we are?
All
No,
medical
we're at
research institutions located in the
Concordia.
US.
Okay.
Caduceus is where Derek Styles works.
Actually,
They
she seemed more
you know.
interested in speaking with Professor
Derek Styles
Wilkins.
is the
I wonder how she knows
protagonist for
about it.
Games
Isn't it
1.
strange?
Oh.
2? No, Game 1
Sounds
and...
like trouble. Yes.
He's the protagonist for Under the Knife.
I see.
Vaughn, Dr. Blaylock, we need you in the OR.
What's the matter, Elena?
Oh,
3 people were hit by a car. 2 are in Dr. Rousseau began treating the one who was in the worst state, but he left to treat a different patient and ordered you 2 to take the ones in critical condition.
We can't afford to waste any
done
time.
with
His
this.
life's in jeopardy.
I have another patient to work on. I'm out of here. Ricardo Garcia.
Broken lower left Caste? Caste.
No, his name is Garcia.
Sure. Reconstruct rib bones. Alright. I'll just follow
Patient is
instructions.
Ricardo
Yeah.
Garcia, a 35-year-old male. He was in a car accident. He has injuries to the abdomen, including a few broken ribs and a pierced...
This doesn't look good.
In this operation, we have several objectives. We need to treat his
Tumor.
lacerations, repair his broken ribs, and attend to...
This will be a difficult operation. No wonder Rousseau took off so fast.
Well, I'm sure we can handle it.
In Under the Knife, all the patient names were like
Done the necessary screening
people
and
from
pulse
other
matching.
hospital
We've
dramas.
also got an ample supply of blood
There
on
was a
hand.
Kevin Turk.
All you need to worry
Interesting.
about is the...
Oops. I don't know what we need to worry about.
Oh no!
Oh, you fool.
I clicked it and it didn't work.
We have to trade. Otherwise, how are we supposed to maintain our roles?
Yeah. Make sure you don't look at the purple dot.
Doctor, hurry! The patient's gone into cardiac arrest. We need to use the defibrillator.
It's you.
Oh, it's you.
We have a pulse.
His spleen's in bad shape, and his vitals are dropping because of massive hemorrhaging.
We'll have to retrieve the bone fragments while treating the injuries and hemorrhages.
We won't be able to suture that big of a wound. We'll have to close it first.
Doctor, please be more careful.
Oh god, it's so hard to see.
Now pinch
Why
one
did we do
side
this
of
to
the wound with
ourselves?
the forceps and pull it closed.
What?
Now hurry
God
and
damn it.
close before it opens up again.
I hate when it misses the...
I can't play like that. I need to be on the right side.
What are you talking about, right? Oh!
I couldn't see anything.
Oh!
I couldn't see anything.
How'd we kill him so fast? Oh, god damn it!
When you have multiple people working on
Defibrillator.
I'm one.
farther. Suck. Get the green.
2.
Alright, we have a pulse.
Alright, I'm gonna start with stabilizer.
His vitals are dropping
And you do
because
the
we'll have
things.
to retrieve the bone fragments.
We won't be able to. We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch one side of the wound with the forceps and pull it closed. Once you drain the blood, close. Doctor, please be more careful.
Shit! Okay, okay. I'm gonna leave. How about you? You should fix the big one first.
What big one?
The giant
hole?
suture? Yeah, the giant hole.
What do we do with that?
You have to drain it first, then you clamp it with the forceps. And then you,
Oops. See you.
green. Also, I'll drain, and you get the forceps.
We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch one side of the wound with the forceps and pull it closed. Okay. Now hurry up and suture it before it opens up again. That takes care of the largest wound.
Okay.
But don't forget about
Now we
the
can take our
others.
time. Jesus.
Where's my... Oh no! Oh no, pause it! I have no batteries.
Your hand... your cybernetic implants ran out of batteries. I'm topped off. Are these real batteries in here?
No, they were charging. They work great, but... They still work better than the,
Maybe we should...
Oh, they are real batteries. It's not the thing
We're
that comes
going,
with
we're
it.
going. Hey, 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 hey! You should close up the holes first before you keep doing the
The
bones.
spleen requires immediate treatment.
Okay, we can go back.
Looks like you got all the bone fragments.
Now that we've taken care of the wounds, we can reassemble the bone fragments.
What? No, come on, that's exactly the right one.
Could that go somewhere else?
Where? Shit. Where does this go? Down here? Nope.
Mine goes there.
So far, so good. We're almost done.
Stable. Oh.
But that was the last piece.
There's one more piece.
Don't tell me we missed a fragment. This isn't good. We'll have to use the defibrillator. Was that
Yours was
hemorrhagic
perfect.
shock?
Yeah.
The spleen was bleeding pretty heavily. Got it? No wonder we missed it. Okay, Doctor. You know what to do. Be sure to keep an eye on his vitals, though.
What? Oh!
You can't mess up when he's that low on vitals,
Look,
man.
man, that thing's so
We had to
tender.
stabilize him.
That thing is
We
so
had to stabilize
sensitive.
him. You took a risk. He was almost dead. He had 8. He was reading 8 on the cardiograph.
Doctor, hurry. We
Health.
need to use the
Health.
defibrillator.
He had 8 HP.
Damn it.
Go back to med school. Oops. I'm just as bad. I'm just as bad!
You're even worse!
But I got it.
But
on
then
the
you got it
table
perfect.
last.
She's split. We'll have to
We'll have to close it first with the forceps.
Now pinch one side of the wound with the forceps and pull it closed. Okay. Now hurry up. That takes care of the largest wound. But don't forget about the others.
Whoa, take it. Yeah.
We're making progress with the bone fragments, but the spleen requires immediate treatment. Doctor,
Damn it.
please be more careful. Looks like you got all the bone.
Now that we've taken care of the wounds, we can reassemble the bone fragments.
Bone fragments.
Oh.
So far, it doesn't seem to fit. Could that go somewhere else? What? But don't tell me.
Alright, now just
Stabilize it?
stabilize the patient.
We'll have to use the defibrillator.
Damn it! Okay.
Was that hemorrhagic shock? His spleen was bleeding pretty heavily.
You take care of the smaller lacerations,
We missed it.
and I'll do the green.
You know what to do. Be sure to keep an eye on his vitals, though.
No, that one's got a... Oh.
Did I not get that one?
Shit.
Damn it!
I failed. I failed in my duties.
What on earth?
The doctors.
How about you do the green, and I'll see if I can handle the...
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. I just didn't get it. It's hard.
Doctor, hurry! The patient. We need to use the defibrillator.
Damn. Hit him.
Alright, we have a pulse.
His spleens and we'll have.
We'll have to close it first for the first.
Now pinch one side of the. Okay. Now hurry up. That takes care of the largest wound, but don't forget about the others. Doctor, please be more careful. We're making progress with the bone fragments, but the spleen requires immediate treatment.
That's some real operation. A board game.
You can reassemble the bone fragments.
What?
So far, so good. We're almost done. What?
Alright, I'm gonna do green.
Okay.
Wait, which green? Both greens?
We'll
No.
have to use the defibrillator.
You just
Damn it,
inject.
I
You
still
inject
can't.
green.
The inject green.
Was that hemorrhagic shock?
Yeah.
His spleen was bleeding pretty heavily. Is that it? Okay, doctor. You know what to do. Be sure to keep an eye on his vitals, though.
How come you don't have to gel the bones anymore?
Here.
Oh, well, we didn't do that.
Yeah, because we're not complete.
I'm out of needle. Oh,
We've got
I
all
guess you can't do it.
pieces now, but please treat his remaining wounds first.
Alright, let's place the last bone fragment.
Where is it? Oh, you got it.
All the pieces are placed. Get some milk into ground. That completes the operation.
Man, that's a lot of bone in organ.
Please
Does that happen?
I have no idea.
We'll have to, well, we need a medical consultant.
It was an unexpected operation, but I'm glad it went smoothly. Well done, team.
I thought there were two people.
What do you mean?
There were two people.
Well, maybe we work on them next. This isn't trauma team. You don't work on multiple people at once.
Both quite
Too
skilled.
bad.
Oh, she took it.
I'm sorry, you are?
I'm Irene Quattro
Irene
from
Quattro.
Caduceus. Nice
Of
to
course. Took care of the other
meet you. I
patient.
heard there was an emergency, so I changed into my surgical gown.
I just keep it with
But
me
I see that wasn't
in my
necessary.
suitcase.
Valerie, is this the woman you were telling me
That
about?
doesn't seem like a bad idea. Just always be ready for...
It's
Yeah.
an honor to receive a doctor with a healing.
You know, if I was a doctor, I'd probably carry around a little
I've been
tool bag.
surprised like this. If the opportunity arises, I'd like to see
Hammers
it used
and...
again.
I'd be glad to
I can't think of any other...
Screwdriver.
Screwdrivers.
Screwdriver would have been better.
This is
Doctors actually use a hammer
And screwdrivers.
for reflexes. Reflexes.
Don't
For
you remember?
reflexes.
Don't you remember our time in orthopedics?
Yeah, I do remember that.
As an orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
I think we
screwing and
probably
drilling.
use lasers a lot more than actual doctors. You know, just throwing it out there. Screwdriver.
I'm just saying. No, I think you
I think
actually
you're right.
use.
Hardware actually is in your
You
body.
just like
Thank you so much.
Just put it in your body. Who are you?
We were told you wouldn't make it,
Oh.
but you.
The family.
I just did my best,
Oh,
Mrs.
him.
Garcia.
He took our credit.
he took all the credit. All of the credit.
Miracle he survived.
We need that credit. How are we going to call in a favor?
Angel looking over his shoulder.
I don't
Well, we could just blackmail him.
pay you. Thank you
you so much.
There's no need.
Just pay your bill.
Now, let's discuss his future treatment options.
Oh, as long
That's
as
where you
it's
get
in
the
your
profit.
hands, Dr.
Future
Russo.
treatment options.
I know you'll be okay.
The initial surgery is just, you give them that for free, but then you get them on the long tail.
It's not
The
worth
extended
getting
warranty.
set over.
Would you like to extend the warranty on your surgery?
Mr. Wilkins has asked to see us, so we'd better get going.
I suppose you're right.
Dr. Russo, is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Please come with me, Mrs. Garcia. Let's go see how your husband is faring.
What a credit thief.
So, I heard that Rousseau took credit for everything.
We will have to get
You
back
must
to
be
him.
disappointed.
I'm just
Poison
glad
his
the patient's
juice.
okay.
He's an excellent doctor.
It's okay. I
although
signed my
true
name.
at times.
They'll do that. Let's take a look at his x-rays. Damn it! Vaughn!
Why I summoned you here, Marcus. You have a rare talent.
I didn't want to come back.
I'm aware of that.
Or maybe with stitches,
Regardless,
perhaps.
we'll meet
Yeah.
tomorrow to discuss my operation. The procedure is scheduled
As opposed to
for 4 days
lasering.
from now.
I don't think laser would show up on X-ray.
Probably not. I don't know what shows up on the x-ray.
You could use metal
Bones.
thread and sew.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Sounds like a great idea. Finally. It's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Not that it matters. We both just do everything,
Yeah.
but, you know.
So, you're finally going to tell us, huh, Professor?
I led you all to believe that I was suffering from a chronic heart disease. But now that my preparations are complete, I will reveal the true nature of my illness.
Dr.
Batman.
Russo is on the team too?
And this whole time, I haven't been suffering from a heart condition. I am
What I am
Batman.
asking you all to do is treat an unknown disease. Yes, I'm asking you to face the unknown.
An unknown disease?
By certain
But we know all the diseases.
a mouse with an unprecedented illness.
I then ate
Was
the
a
mouse,
pathogen born as a result of gene-related medical research.
and I have
I
thusly
isolated
been...
it, analyzed it, and became deeply interested in it, despite my initial fear.
So I injected
Yeah, you know, I heard that
Disease.
some people in,
Man's
I don't know,
greatest
not
weakness.
America,
Dr.
like,
Vaughn?
worked on combining swine flu and avian flu.
As a member
Just
of the medical community,
for fun.
I immediately
Why not?
realized the importance.
Maybe
So,
we
like,
can do something.
now it's airborne.
I began researching the disease.
I don't think they released it.
I know that, but, you know, I've seen movies. That stuff always gets out. The power system fails. The backup was
And
never
then
tested.
The disease fights its way out of containment.
It's a
But I have seen The Walking Dead, and I know that they just burn rooms.
They all like work together, and they rock over the beaker in which they're sitting. Everybody left, right, left, right.
I'm not being an alarmist. It's just like, why would you even do that? What possible research?
Because someone else could do it, so we better know.
Yeah, create it so that we could stop it.
Yeah.
I may have accidentally pricked myself with a needle. My hands aren't as steady as they once were. I don't believe it is highly communicable.
I wonder if we can make like Kevlar gloves,
One thing is for certain,
like much more resistant to needles and
airborne
stuff.
disease.
Scalpels.
And what
Pretty
about
sure we
your
have.
condition? You
Do
seem
we?
to be rather stable.
Bulletproof
right now,
gloves.
Professor.
Yeah, sure.
Or, you know, just something that doesn't rip immediately. Like latex.
They're specifically.
Latex is
stamped.
clean and you can throw it away, but, you
The
know.
big thing is that you can feel through it,
Yeah, no, I was just wondering, is there
and it's
is
cheap.
there nothing we can do?
Strong.
I don't think that's a big problem.
And it's at least as serious,
Maybe it is.
if not worse, than an acute virus or a parasite invasion.
So this operation must be performed right away.
That's why you selected us.
Yes, it is a new disease, so as you may suspect, no medication or vaccine is available yet.
Just cut it out of you.
Extraction is the only viable option.
Dr. Vaughn.
That's what surgeons do. Doesn't matter what it is.
Let's take that out.
Indeed.
Let's switch it from this other guy to you.
Mysterious ways.
You know? Those are the two things. Take it out, or take it out and put it in someone else.
What is it? The sculptor, knows he's done when there's nothing left to take away.
There you go.
But please
That's
keep
beautiful.
this information confidential.
I learned it from Civilization.
I will also
I mean, I'm sure I've heard that before, but applying it to doctors is cool.
but you
I
are
like
only
that.
permitted to read through it.
No writing.
Yeah, what the
No writing into the research data.
Do not write on. It's like one of those. Do not write on this page.
The professor's hiding something.
You mean this page intentionally left blank?
No,
Oh.
there are some. It's like, oh
Do
well,
not- whatever you do.
it's like,
It's like on a test. There's-
yeah, it says do not write your answers in this section, and then you just write the words your answers.
Should someone with your condition be up at this hour?
I have one more favor to ask of you. That's why I'm here.
I'll save your life. What more do you
Put
want?
in this sweet robotic
For some
heart
reason
while you're
the
here.
operation is a failure, then I want you to destroy all my research concerning stigma.
Oh, why? Oh,
This is to be my research and mine alone. Whether or not
is he
the
protecting
operation
the world from creating stigma?
Or is he damning the world
Yeah.
to dying to stigma?
objections to this.
Either way,
Wasn't it
information
your
is
wish
free.
3 years ago that it all disappear?
Or it should be.
Wants to be free.
Yeah.
Well then, I bid you good luck.
That's what I learned from something else.
Highly
Look at
mobile.
those defined pectoral muscles.
I've taken a look at the data, but I don't know what to say.
That makes two of us.
He's got stigma right.
Pathogen's mobility
I'm assuming there's
is
going to be some
unbelievable.
Powell
Damage
procedures,
it's capable of based on the
some
data.
lasering.
It's unlikely
Maybe we need to inject some blue to
We're gonna forceps some things.
Burn it with the laser. That's the only
Uh-huh.
some sedative to
Has there been any change in the professor's condition?
suturing the lacerations.
Yeah.
You should have enough strength to endure the operation.
If the professor's data is accurate, then this research will make medical.
I wish instead of a time limit, vitals were just what it was.
Be made.
Yeah, I agree.
Relax. We've got
Because
it under control.
injecting stabilizer kind of sucks.
It really does. So right this time.
An unknown pathogen.
She doesn't have those bottom two fingers.
A three-fingered surgeon.
That's why she's the best. She doesn't have all those fingers getting in the way.
To begin the procedure, based on what we know,
I'll do the
we
scalpel.
expect that stigma will become active once we open up the
And I won't
professor.
cut.
Please be extremely careful.
Wow. Nice. You can afford to do that because it's gel.
Yeah, of
The
course.
scalpel requires it. Yeah.
But we didn't see any on the CAT scan.
Are you suggesting that the pathogen did this within the...
We need to suture the
Split
wounds
up.
immediately and try to prevent any further damage.
Well done, Doctor. There it is.
Lasers.
Look at it.
Looks a lot like guilt, actually.
Alright, let's do this. Get the laser ready.
I'll do it too.
It's working. Keep using the laser.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
good
rolling the
job.
wrong dot.
You burnt a hole in the patient's heart.
Sorry.
Good job.
Marvelous. The professor will be.
Wait, he's not stabilizing. We better take another look.
Stigma again. But how?
Just don't hold it. Use burst. Nope.
I got this.
It's still active.
I'm out of laser.
How can you be out of laser?
I don't know. I was using burst.
One
Got
down,
one.
one to go.
Shit, I'm out of laser again. Look, I'll stabilize you lasering.
Again?
God damn it.
Well, it can't have changed that much. The laser should still work.
The laser seems to be working.
Just keep him off the screen. This sucks. I don't like doing this.
Yeah,
It's
me too.
annoying.
Takes way too many hits.
Yeah. Maybe
should
we
shoot
need to
it.
hit the red.
Is that it? His vitals are let's close
Maybe
them
burst
up.
is the wrong choice. I think it might be. I was just worried you might burn a hole in the patient again.
I did do that. So.
Analyzing the data immediately.
I got it. You got it.
Congratulations.
You disinfected the tray.
Is something
all
wrong,
good.
Marcus?
No, nothing. I should just be thankful that it went well.
That was it?
Too easy.
It was annoying though, still.
Yeah. I don't want to
I
fight.
think we're doing it wrong. We must be.
Maybe. We did get a C. So
We always get a
something
C.
wrong. Yeah, we did something. We've been doing something wrong in every single one of these.
I can't believe that such a disease exists and that we were able to treat it.
I hope this is the last we see of it, though.
I must say, this stigma is certainly an intriguing disease.
Very published.
Doctors around the world will be astounded.
He's going to try to steal the research and help the world by publishing the data on this new disease. And we have to stop him. Lost in the flames. What time is it? Are we almost done?
Done. What do you mean done? 12:22.
Oh, he's awake.
Professor, can you hear
So,
me?
end of chapter, I guess.
Yes. I'm
Wait,
fully
is
conscious.
this a chapter?
No.
The operation was
Like,
It's an operation.
We're on
I see.
two.
Pathogens were removed, and your heart is functioning normally.
It was a complicated procedure, but we were able to complete it. Being operated on while you still had your strength should speed your recovery.
Do I do a
Professor,
tone?
congratulations on the
Do it at
success.
the end.
Thank you.
That stigma is quite a remarkable disease. I never imagined such an insidious pathogen could exist. It amazes me each time I watch the recording of the operation.
Recording? So, I thought I made myself clear. I only gave you
Okay.
permission to read through the existing data.
Yes, that's true, but I thought perhaps...
My orders are absolute. Or are you scheming to steal my research?
This guy's a jerk.
Don't be silly, Professor.
They're,
I
yeah.
want everything in this room. That
Steal
includes
research?
any
Who
recordings
cares?
and extracted organisms. I won't have them where I...
Professor, please. You must stay calm.
Dr. Russo, can't whatever you have to discuss with Professor Wilkins wait until later?
Yes, well then...
I hope they're
please
treating
excuse me, Professor.
Wilkins as a reasonable person.
Which one's Wilkins?
The one who made the recording.
I'm pretty sure you got that backwards.
No, Rousseau. That's Rousseau.
That's Rousseau?
Don't
Whatever.
worry.
I think the dean is definitely reasonable.
Then
He
we'll
stole
be
our
able to explain your status.
credit, but I don't
The
care
dean.
about that. Whatever, the guy, the superintendent, the boss. What's his name?
Professor Wilkins.
What's his
I
title?
don't have a sample
I don't know.
or any data.
Professor.
So how do you intend to study
Why would you go back to professor if you're a doctor?
Are you just going to pretend it doesn't exist?
Like a literal doctor, a medical doctor, not a
A
PhD.
self-respecting doctor would admit the existence of such a thing, outside of a sci-fi movie.
And what self-respecting doctor appears in a sci-fi movie?
Oh, really?
They lack.
Do you recall the incident that occurred 10
Haven't we
years
said
ago?
that before?
A deadly
I think,
man-made infectious disease
said that
spread
last
through what was known as guilt.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. Is there a connection between guilt and stigma?
Most likely not.
They were both found in trauma centers.
We don't laser guilt though. You cut it, right?
You label. There are various types of guilt.
Oh.
You laser a lot of
I
guilt.
remember
So
cutting
you
it.
know effect.
Like, that was pretty much Kiriaki, which is the first
I
guilt.
guess I can see why
Or,
Rousseau's
yeah,
so intrigued.
and you just
by it.
lasered it.
If
But you don't
he was
hold the
one to
laser on
advance
that
into the
one,
world,
unfortunately.
He'd become the most renowned doctor in medical history.
Dr. Vaughn, Dr. Blaylock, 2 patients have been added to each of
Blaylock
your
is such a
schedules.
stupid name.
Are
So hard to
these
say.
Rousseau's
So cool.
patients?
Why does it have 2 L's?
Yes, but
Trip you up.
he's very
Make
busy.
you look like an idiot.
Looks like I better get used to being sleep deprived.
It seems Professor Wilkins is on the road to wellness.
See?
How long will it take for him to fully recover?
Wilkins is on the road to wellness.
Rousseau's
Rousseau.
the jerk.
No, Rousseau is the guy who stole our credit.
Hoping he resigns.
Wilkins
I guess
is the
so.
guy
Some
who,
of his
yeah.
authority.
I guess so.
I heard another hospital has been courting him as well. He's had a lot of visits.
Perhaps he's
Anyway,
going
Wilkins is the
to
jerk.
as a lecturer somewhere.
They're both jerks.
I mean, but
He's the talk of the
Yeah.
entire hospital.
Oh, but he's not the only one.
Rousseau's the credit stealer.
Rousseau
Wilkins
just
is-
believes in the medical
From more
research.
than one source
Uh,
that someone will be paying
system.
you two a visit soon as well. Maybe Professor to be Russo will
think
let
she's
you know
Chen.
about it.
yeah,
Dr. Chet.
That's not really my idea of
racist.
a promotion.
but that's also correct. Also, what accent is that? That's
I
not,
don't know.
That's not a real one. I think she just stops in between her words too much. Like, the accent itself is okay,
Professor's charts.
but the pacing
He's
is
been
wrong.
updating them himself. It is top secret, after all. Speak of the devil. He's paging us. I wonder what he wants.
He didn't mention anything to me. Is that the fire alarm?
Something must have
We'll have to
We better
conduct an operation while on fire.
Oh no, Rousseau!
That man's on fire.
It's not Rousseau.
Be careful, Marcus.
He's got a hair
To
thing.
the floor. Hurry! Valerie, isn't there a fire extinguisher around?
Doctor, stand aside.
Quick thinking, Elena.
Someone. Professor Wilkinson. Stigma.
Russo.
Ha!
You? And then set fire.
I'm imagining his face is like covered in soot. It's like, Russo, is that? You know, they wipe his face
Yeah.
off. And it's like,
We're going to get you some help.
it was Russo all
He's been
along.
badly burned. His life is in danger.
I'll get something.
Oh
to
god.
start with.
Oh god. I hate doing skin grafts.
He
Why?
ready too.
It's just a pain in the ass.
Isn't it just like putting the bandage on?
No, because you have to cut it from other places in their body.
Oh, what?
The patient is suffering from burns all over his body, concentrated on the left side. Some of them are third-degree burns, I'm afraid. The burned area covers
The
over
worst
30%
degree.
of his body. He's in extremely critical condition. We'll have to use skin graft. I suggest that we transplant skin from the right half of his
I
body.
hate skin
If we
grafts.
can't use synthetic skin, then that's our only option.
If we
Can't
inject
use
culture
synthetic
fluids,
skin.
we'll be able to avoid further damage.
Since we'll be working on third-degree burns, I've prepared some coolants as well.
Antifreeze.
I've said this already.
You just
but
inject
using critical
antifreeze into his body.
Please.
I don't know what that menu's all about, but who cares?
It depends. They have different healing touches.
Do you know the benefits of both?
These burns are pretty severe. Skin grafts are the only option. We'll have to remove skin from elbow.
All right, I'll get the culture fluid. You'll have to inject it into the. We need to collect donor skin first. The culture is taking effect. We need the donor skin before we can continue. Please cut from where you injected the fluid.
Vitals have dropped.
You'll most likely need several grafts, so we should collect enough tissue before starting. Let's look for other unburnt areas and follow the same procedure.
It won't let you
Severe
finish.
burns have already turned
Or maybe
red.
it thinks you
We'll
did
need to
that.
Excise this necrotic tissue.
I don't know
Are
what it
you
thinks you did.
prepared to begin debridement? I'll get the coolant ready. Please inject it directly into the blackened tissue. It looks like this area is going to need more than one piece of tissue. We've covered the infected area is bleeding heavily. Hurry up and drain it. Now, please try to place the donor
I
skin
want to do it
before
this
the
time.
wound
That's how you
hemorrhages.
do it?
So you inject the culture fluid, and then you cut. And you can just hit the dots too. Then, you come over here, you drop 4 on top of it. Gotta move fast. Drop 4. And then green on top of it. Oh shit.
Did I
You
mess
didn't
up?
do it. You didn't. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You get it. Well, the spacing, that space that I missed?
Yeah.
I see.
Drain the blood
Shit, shit.
first. Then, prepare another piece of tissue for grafting.
There we go.
You have to inject the culture fluid into a part that hasn't been burned.
You start putting them in.
Yeah. I just wanted it to bleed so I could get it before it makes the stuff fall.
Vitals have dropped.
Okay, now we need the coolant.
The coolant seems to be working. Now, use this. You can place the excised. The area has been debrided, so you can proceed to drain the blood.
Coolant.
The coolant
Oh
won't be
shit.
effective unless you inject it directly into the blackened area.
We need more culture fluid on the left side.
Good. Keep it up.
There's
Okay.
not one there. This is enough. This is enough. Not totally, but you know.
Almost done.
Okay. Can you do the cultures on the left side? Inject the culture fluid. Shit. It's done.
I missed one.
Okay. Alright, need to cut. And then redo them when I'm done with them.
Oops.
There's a donor skin around.
You get it.
You have to get
Just get further. This might bleed. Shit. I hate that so much. That's what makes it the worst. Because when it bleeds and then it undoes all your hard work.
There's not much time.
Damn it. Can you cut that last one at the bottom? Oh wait, I have enough. Alright. Okay.
You completed the treatment. Great work, team.
It's just that it needs 4 patches per. And that's so much
Yeah.
cutting and injecting, and there's so many patches. It just drives me crazy. It's so hard to do.
Yeah.
The professor's office is nothing but ashes. Fortunately, no one seems to have been inside. But the professor's whereabouts are unknown, and we have reason to believe the data was stolen. According to what
By the
Russo
professor.
said, the professor seems to have been kidnapped.
Oh.
What did the detectives ask you?
Same things they asked you. What did I see when I arrived at the scene? Did I notice anything suspicious?
fire.
You know.
Did you burn the office and kidnap the doctor?
Oh, they also asked about the professor's condition. I didn't say anything about stigma, for now. They wouldn't understand anyway.
I can't believe he was kidnapped.
So
What's
patronized.
their motive? They obviously want more than just
He had something you wouldn't understand.
Okay.
What happened to this hospital? What about us? The media is going to be all over this incident. We won't have time to examine our patients.
The media is literally going to kill people.
Dr.
If it's another investigator, then forget it.
Actually, it's the director of Caduceus.
What?
Irene Quattro.
Long time no see. Regarding what happened the other day, you have my sympathy.
Thanks.
How can we help you?
So now Rousseau owes
It's a little
us.
complicated, so I'll get right to the
Because we cut skin from one side of his body and moved it to the other
Pasted
side.
it onto the... Just... That'll
Mushed
stick.
it in.
The two of you in action.
If we just press the skin up against this other skin, maybe it'll become one skin.
You're recruiting us?
That was the plan, but circumstances have changed.
So, what does that mean?
This hospital just suddenly loses 3 doctors.
On.
1 kidnapped and 2 just leave.
By the
Yeah.
authority of the federal government.
And the other's burned.
Oh man, we're being
Transfer to Caduceus.
commandeered.
The authority of the federal government?
The decision was made based on the research we believe Professor Wilkins was performing.
You could have let us say yeah and come willingly, but instead you forced us.
We
Yeah.
require your expertise in the U.S. branch.
At least give us the
of Caduceus.
chance to say yes.
We'll do our best to accommodate any staff member requests you may have.
We need this nurse!
I can't believe it.
E? Starts with an E? Alina?
Elaine? Elaine?
Elena? Ellen?
I feel like I remember if it was
Elaine?
Elena because that's the girl from that game where you shoot people. Uncharted.